Did you know that surrounding yourself with so much stuff like clutter is stressful? Like, I'm joking, of course, you know it's stressful. But did you know that outside of a hoarding disorder, which I'm not talking about, for many of us in childhood, we have a complicated childhood. We have a hard time of letting go of things. We live in a scarcity mindset. Like at any point, I'm going to lose that. I might need that. Like I will look in my junk drawers and think, why did I keep this? It's just like, I think, well, you never know. Like I might need it again. Fast forward, I have to rebuy the same thing because I forgot it was in the drawer or the shed or the garage, right? Or the toolbox. But what we're talking about today is the role that clutter plays in the stress of your life in ways that we can manage, right? So what I mean by that is, like I said, I'm not talking about you're extremely depressed and you can't function. I'm not talking about you have a hoarding disorder, you're in a state of active trauma and you can't do things. I'm talking about those of us who have some collection of those things, ADHD, whatever it is, but more often than not, we could do something about it, but we don't. The research is pretty clear around being clean and organized, right? It's like there's a part where our environment being less full of junk and a little more clean feels good. And then we have people that go to the extreme where they have an obsessive compulsive desire to clean. I'm not talking about even diagnoses, but then they become enraged. They can't handle anything out of place. There's only one way to unload the dishwasher. There's only one way to clean. These products are good. These are bad. It's extreme. And that becomes another unhealthy coping mechanism because you spend so much time worrying and stressing and controlling that once it's all clean, you're often depleted. You've already been stressed out. So somewhere between, functioning, I can't do anything, and I'm overdoing it is what I'm talking about. So recognize that there are lots of things in your home that you don't need. You don't need. And if you could get out of the scarcity mindset, I'm talking about literally things that have little to no value. So this isn't about, maybe it is actually about the old expensive coat you had that you're never going to wear again, or, clothes. I truly believe that if you pick one space for this video, your closet, a guest room, your bedroom, your living area, and you just say, I'm going to go through and edit what's in this room. And I'm going to throw away and or donate the things I don't need. And my goal is to have my space, whatever it is, don't go crazy and do your whole house. You can, but let's be honest, this is just about little things you can do. I want you to create and find one space in your environment. Maybe you live in an apartment or a studio and you share it with someone. Maybe it's a corner, literally. And we're going to come back to little meditation corners and stuff like that later. But I want you to go through that and ask yourself, what defines me in this space? What do I need to let go of? Maybe it's a drawer, like I said, or what do I want to let go of? And then I want you to do it if you're willing. Get a trash bag, get some bags from the market, the grocery store, and just start filling them up. Go through your closet, like I'm saying. I don't care what it is. I want you to notice how the space feels before. And if you're not sure, toss it. If you want to wait for a few days before you actually get rid of it or donate it, that's fine. But don't go back and take it all back because that will defeat the purpose. But the point of this is for you to look at how much you're holding on to because in childhood you were so worried about losing it. And maybe it was actual, we lived in apartments, there were money issues. Maybe it wasn't that for you. Maybe it was losing your parents, losing a sibling, or just the closeness, or maybe you just didn't have, the things that you needed, or you wanted extra things and your parents wouldn't or couldn't get them for you. And now you've just attached to everything. But when you sit back and look at your space, it feels overwhelming. And it is literally consuming your life in some way. I'm a huge believer in that when you feel the motivation to reorganize your furniture, redo your closet, repaint a room, I just redid my son's room, that something is always shifting inside. I promise you, if you will look back at the times in your life when you were able to make changes like that, donate things, reorganize, maybe you're sick of your old pillows and you need a couple new pillows from Home Goods, that's going to make you feel good. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. But the point is for you to notice how much that scarcity mindset of childhood is affecting your immediate environment and to choose one space to edit. I said edit, not completely just, destroy or change, but edit in a way that feels, when you sit back in it or you look at it, it feels pretty good. I want you to have that feeling if you can. Please feel free to post in the comments down below what your project is or was and what you did and how you felt, because it helps others sometimes get ideas. There's no shame if you're a total, you like to keep all these things, but I promise you there are some spaces where it really will serve you to let go, to let something move and shift inside. So let me know what it is. Don't forget that you really are, I'm going to keep saying it, loved and lovable. You are lovable and you are worthy. And you're worthy of having a space, if it's just the tiniest corner or your million bazillion dollar mansion, where you feel good and it reflects you. So let me know how it goes. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you soon.